soon we will see the removal of the Final Fantasy XIV Online Store collaboration with Fantasian Neo Dimension. With this, 3 outfits and 3 hairstyles will be removed for purchase. So you have until June the 1st, 2026 to acquire any of the items showcased here. And the outfits are pretty good, the hairstyles are quite nice, and they're obviously designed after the characters from Fantasian Neo Dimension, produced by the forefather of Final Fantasy, Hironobu Sakaguchi. Neo Dimension Fantasian is a fantastic video game if you've not played it, but unfortunately the collaboration with Final Fantasy XIV is coming to an end. They say on the website this will end on June the 1st, 2026 at around 12 AM PDT, and if you want to get these, you'll need to go and purchase them. They do also say collaboration items may return in the future after the sale period has concluded, but for now, that's all we know. They are being retired. So if you want these, this is the time to maybe go and get them. The hairstyles then include the modern aesthetics Realms Ruffle then with this hairband and short hairstyles, short spiky hair. We've got the modern aesthetics Tale of Vitella, which is quite a nice long ponytail with some long bangs on the front. And we got the modern aesthetics Fit for a Princess, which is my personal favorite of the 3. Also available then, all of them for $5 or your regional equivalent. And likewise, under the costume section of the Final Fantasy XIV online store, we have for $18 the Realm Roamer's attire, the N Fortune Teller's attire, and the Vibrant Princess's attire as well. And those, again, $18 or your regional equivalent. Very nice outfits. It will be sad to see them go, to be perfectly honest. I would have preferred, ideally, to have a crossover in the game with some quests, maybe a crossover piece of content, but that's something hopefully we can still see in the future with this fantastic series of games. But until then, I guess this is what we've got. And just to recap then, the individual pieces then for each of these outfits, the End Fortune Teller's attire here looking pretty good. There's lots of nice parts of that. I love the big dress section, especially the tights are fantastic on this, beautiful. The Vibrant Princess's attire, the tiara is certainly something I've used quite a bit in other glamours. Actually, it's quite a nice tiara, dyes really well, and yeah, the top is nice as well. All of the little bits on this is nice. Then we've got the Realm Roamers, which is something I haven't used that much, admittedly. I think it's probably, at least in my terrible opinion, the lesser of the 3, but that's just because my character is, you know, obviously a female character. Maybe that's why. Maybe I'm slightly biased here, but it looks nice regardless, and obviously it's designed after that character, so what's not to love? And yeah, the hairstyles especially, I would say, are worth getting, and the fact that you can buy them separately, they're not too expensive. Definitely picking up a couple of those might be your best bet, even if you're not a fan of the actual outfits. But yeah, altogether, kind of sad to see them go. Hopefully they come back in the future at some point. Obviously they did say, and of course I would expect them to come back, but additionally I would also like to see some content in the game when we do crossovers, especially with the store. As much as I like that, right, to have access to those items, I would much rather prefer to have crossover content as well, similar to the scale we had with like Nier Automata, with the Alliance raids, that kind of thing. We've got the Evangelion Alliance raid supposedly for 8.0 series, so maybe in the future we can get some Fantasian love as well, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm sure there are lots of other games and older Final Fantasy games that are much higher on people's wish list. I've seen a lot of people ask for Final Fantasy X stuff, so we'll have to see what we get. Anyway, this is just a bit of a PSA. Again, you know, don't worry too much about the FOMO, but it's just more of a reminder that if you had plans to pick any of these up, then that's your opportunity to do so. Let me know if you picked any up, if you like these. I know a lot of people absolutely love Fantasian, and they love these hairstyles especially. So much love, more videos on the way, obviously, and I'll see you all next time.